toe-to-toe with that. The brothers in the top lane, if you know the lore, they are brothers of the Freljord, demigods going toe-to-toe on the top side. So overall, both sides kind of have similar ideas. They just have a little bit of deferring kind of, you know, where the AD and where the AP is going.
And both of them are on the IG side of things. So this is a match that I think the teams are coming into this and they're thinking about their future rosters. They're really trying to find out who's going to be the next Bear. Now, I do want to mention on pathing a little bit, Shun is coming down level 3 right ahead.
There we go, flash in, headbutt down, pull away with the arcane shift. They do not really get any damage down there. Paladin goes down the first floor, Bandage over the shin though, they will trade. But this is a little bit of a disaster, if I'm being honest, for IG. They had this play and they just weren't quick enough.
But unfortunately, they weren't able to trade away the flash from Abel on that first stun. That really made the difference right there. If Balan goes in, puts enough damage, and the Talia comes in. But that didn't really happen. They actually only get the support kill right here. But maybe they get more.
There it is. Little flash there, and you're going to be able to use the red and volley.
On this volley bear, it's very interesting. We've been seeing mainly the tank build. However, we see the repeat game coming in again. Both flashes up for BLG, so they should be able to get away with this one. At least Abel will be, and that's really the important one. Does have and Pantheon to come up and just collect these kills. And honestly, this is getting kind of out of hand already. Talia off to a magnificent start. Sure, she's down CS, but that golden objective more than enough.
Over this.
Kai'Sa's very slow. This is 5v4.
Alan kind of just takes there over this wall. It's 5v4. The orange one just gets up. And then they in a couple of fights. He flashes out only underneath the leader ball of trying to keep everybody away, but he has to stop it immediately. He's on fight. That's close and ready to be on. That'll stay in. And we're dead. Everybody gives him a 2, 3, 4 going to be going down. It's a double kill on top of the Kai'Sa, and that was disastrous from IG.
Oh my god. Now, just taking a look at the bottom side right here, Shun is still trying to make a move here. It's going to be a 3v3 in the bot lane. Hecarim does come in time, but not able to save Abel from his fate. And it's going to be 2 in the favor of IG Gaming. All the members are coming in now. It's a full 10-man 5v5 into the bottom lane at this point. Both teleports burn right here. It's about the exit strategy for bot lane. Can he escape? Nope, CLX does manage to snipe him out, and it will be a 2 for 2. But wait a minute, Demon is still going in. Nene, can he get out of this? Is going to get the unstoppable back in, and then XDZ goes back in with another kill, picks up his double kill. However, that's still not enough to keep him alive. Some great backline poke, and we are back into another team fight.
Gonna try and jump in on top of this, Clement, as we see the onslaught of shadows jumping in. They pick themselves up Baolan, and we're gonna see another kill there onto Shun, who is now 3-3-2. 2 quick kills back for BLG, and they got it, my friend. It's fantastic.
Oh, you know,
it's fantastic.
I've been looking at your job for a long time.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I can feel the eyes in the back of my head. You don't even understand sometimes. But overall, you're looking at a huge...
While the rest of BLG can make counter plays here. So I think they're going to be looking for swift plays. They're going to be looking for this opportunity, while Syndra and Volibear don't have their teleports.
I feel like we could maybe have a pretty big kind of explosive fight coming up very, very soon if they're able to kind of find that one little bit. Oh, Shun. Oh, they're going to go straight on top of him. There's the onslaught of shadows. They're going to jump straight in there with the killer instinct as well. Solar Flare down onto XZZ, but he is just a little bit further away from it, so will not get...
Be so many members chasing him behind his own tower. Overall, this actually brings the gold lead a little bit closer into IG's favor, and this is kind of the LPL thing where I do think newer teams tend to overforce onto the Herald objective.
That being said, I do pressure as well, because everyone needed to reset. You didn't really have the mana or the items at the moment, so you had to go back and try and just, you know, kind of set this one up. That mid lane turret will fall down to that Rift push, so there's more pressure in favor of BLG. Orn's top side has got TP, but no real kind of crazy flanks for him to go for. He could go towards the bot side with that minion wave pushing. Never mind, he's going to use it straight away, and we could see just a straight up 5v5 as this Dragon's down to about 50% HP.
A really weird start of the fight from IG. They knew that the great fight was coming, but in we go on Demon's part.
Onslaught of shadows straight away, and there's 2 people dead on the side of IG. They are going to get the knock up from Baolan, but he's just not tanky enough to really save the rest of his team. Ornn is dead. It's going to be XZZ soon to follow. That's going to be the Dragon, the team fight, the Baron potentially going over to BLG as well.
Right here, and if they do trade the top lane tower, it will be, I think, a good bonus from there. What they're trying to do is they're trying to overload the map where they have the globals and the numbers advantage to maybe force BLG to overstay and make a play that way. And here we see Valiant coming in, exactly the play we're talking about.
So hard though to catch out of, Volibear. He's got that ultimate just to keep him safe. They do get the TP out of the Syndra. Now everyone else is going into the jungle. There is the killer instinct straight away. The cleanse has to be burned straight off, but the Hecarim just pounces himself in. The Talia is dead. The Ezreal is gone. The only one left to deal the damage is the Pantheon, but he does not want to be a part of this fight. It's another 4 kills to nothing to going over in favor of the side of BLG. He can't even kill off Shinmo, and that is just unbelievably overforced from the side of IG, and they'll lose the Baron for it.
Yeah, it was all or nothing kind of Hail Mary play, and they put themselves in a very bad position. Shimo recognizes that the Kai'Sa can follow up instantly. Once Abel can get to the backline, there's really nothing that Xun or Puff can do to get away from him, and it was also a very good collapse on the pathing they took, perfectly in sync with the minion wave coming in, and they're going to take a free tower.
Or they need a massive mistake from BLG to really try and find themselves come back into this game.
I will say for IG's part that they can still play a front-to-back team fight. What they have to be very careful about is not distance and keep that Ornn in front. They could still potentially sort of poke out BLG.
Private as well. The Ornn is just not as good in those team fights. Oh, they're going to try and jump straight on the demon. He's going to jump straight back in on top of them, though. The Onslaught of Shadows straight in, and they're just going to force flashes away from the tanky Ornn. He tries to get in on top of them. Everyone just jumping in. It's a scrappy fight. Flash is being burned. The Killer Instinct shotgun, though, and they're going to go straight in. He flashes over the wall. They will be able to kill the Kai'Sa, but at what cost? It is going to be a shutdown for everybody else, and you're on the wrong side of the map, Pantheon.
Most of the crowd control is not there to limit him, and he basically breaks her, like the Galio we were talking about. But generally, what we're seeing is Galios are not. Fight's going in.
That's an unfortunate deal. They know it's been started. They have got the mid wave pushed up, and they have got globals available. The Weaver's Wall is there if they want to try and go for something, but I just feel like they just need to, they're just going to give it up and try and take as much as they can.
Yeah, just getting the tower, maybe setting up some vision for the Drake.
Soul Point and Ocean Soul. I don't think you can go anywhere near this if you're on the side of IG. You are so damn far behind of the power curve as such that there's just no way you can contest it.
Version of the Pantheon build. Usually when we see Pantheons go mid, it's usually the lethality items to increase his damage. But he knows his side laning global days are gone, and he's just trying to be a beefy boy.
That's the tankiest member on the entire team, and here is the final fight. They're going to try and use the Ornn Horn to try and keep everybody safe. The Leona goes down, but the Talia has fallen. Puff is untouched on the backside, trying to put down as much damage as he possibly can, but Abel is just chasing him away. The Alistair is gone. The Zhonya's has been hit by the Syndra. They're going to push that straight onto the Pantheon. It is 4 kills to 1 overall. BLG going to be taking this game and getting themselves their first win in Group D.
BLG coming up with a massive upset, really. They're not running any of their starters that are designated for their 2021 spring LPL roster. However, the young guns showing up and making a statement for themselves. You got to feel happy about this team. On this roster, he is on the name list for the participants of the Demacia Cup. So if XZZ, let's be honest, didn't have a great showing this game, I think once the early game got out of hand, they're really